Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Wednesday again, hump day.
Dude. Where the hell's Freebird?
I'm here. Welcome, everybody.
I had him muted.
Had me muted because I was smacking.
He's smacking them damn
I got a big
rainbow.
bag, boy. I got the big bag today. Big boy bag.
Hope everybody's doing good. We got a whole bunch of stories tonight. I only got one after I put it on. Said, why did I put that story in there? But I think most of them are pretty good. Yeah, Freebird's back.
Freebird back fresh from Vegas.
If y'all saw what happened to him in Vegas, it didn't stay in Vegas. If y'all saw the video on Facebook, y'all go check it out. He met himself a friend down there. Gave her some bird seeds. She's a big girl now.
Yeah, big girls need love, too.
Right.
She was a big
Was that
girl.
him or was that Doc Holliday you did that for?
What?
What's that?
The big professional wrestler.
That was
That was
him.
me. That was Freebird. Got Brawling Barnes. smacking her ass and
titties and stuff.
Yeah, her titties and her ass.
You can see that video on the Patreon, by the way.
Made you fall in love.
Well, you got that on the Patreon?
Yes, I do.
Jennifer, man, she
was not happy with me at all.
Those of you that might not know who that is, that's my late
That's
wife.
his late wife. Jennifer wanted to kick my ass.
Boy, sure. I said, hey, look at this, man. I remember where we was at. We was out of town.
Yeah,
at my parents.
y'all out of town. Well, she was madder than hell at me. That's funny.
That was probably about 3 years ago.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everybody's been having a good week. If you'd like to get any Motor Cop merch, go to the Etsy store or go to motorcopchronicles.com and
I'm gonna have to go
click on it. Click on the link.
My little the little glass,
The little whiskey glass.
Isn't it on there?
Yeah.
Okay, because I need one.
Break it?
The people, the guys that was babysitting my dogs,
They broke your glass?
Broke my glass.
They break real easy. They fall out your hand while you sleep.
Well, no, it's been. He said it fell in the sink and it cracked.
Nice video. Yeah, the box. Yeah, he was supposed to be here. I think he got off late again. I think I'm gonna cut his pay. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Also, if anybody'd like a great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use promo code MotorCop15. Get 15% off your order. If you want more Motor Cop Chronicle videos, text, all kind of stuff, episodes, you can go and join the Patreon. You can try it 7 days for free if you'd like.
He adds a whole bunch of shit to keep y'all entertained, I assure you.
Yes. Speaking of, we got our hang around, Miss Stacy McClendon. We got our full crew members, Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life, Mr. William Gibo, Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Go check them out. Get you one of them handmade cutting boards. You great for whacking bad guys in the head, beating your kids with, or spanking your wife on them intimate.
And it's the only thing that'll save you from fire trucks, that fire truck hose. So you stand behind it and block the water.
We got T-Bird. We got our favorite truck driver, Mr. Hoppy Hopperson. We got Mr. Blake Walker, Aaron from the I Had to Say It podcast, Mr. Z Palmer, Roy Spalding, Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. And we got JoJo, our favorite Australian girl. We got Miss Kaylee Norris and Natasha A. from the great state of Washington.
So where everybody's at?
We got Sarah's back. We've been missing Sarah. Glad she decided to come back.
Oh, Sarah's here.
Hope you healed up all good.
Remind me not if I ever got a fire at the house. Don't. All right, Sarah.
Yes, Hostera for some reason. Hostera does like wearing green shirts for some reason.
Knowing damn good well green screen gonna make him look like he'll float.
Yeah, he just wants to be ahead.
Sometimes I do this shit on purpose. I swear I do.
I wish the list would get longer, Billy. We actually lost one. I was wondering where you been at there. Glad to see you back with us. So we got to jump into some stories here. We're gonna.
So this first story is
start out in California.
Where Floating Head gets the first story.
This is the weirdest shit, and it's even better. See, if Roy was here, he'd be excited. What's that? Oh, yeah. Anyway, regardless, in California, which is really odd for this fucking entire story. Okay, I have some opinions on this one. A California cop with I don't understand why it matters that he had a luxurious home with 5 bedrooms.
Because it's expensive as shit over there, and a cop can't afford a big 5-bedroom house.
Sure you can.
It's Oakland. Well, put it this way. This is what I have an issue with. They completely decriminalize heroin, meth, all this shit. And then this cop, allegedly, inside of one of this man's rental homes, they had a large amount of marijuana plants. But that's allegedly. There's nobody saying that's his weed. But regardless, apparently there was a grow house operation inside of one of his rental homes. Several, I think they said $1 million worth of marijuana, which was several.
$1 million worth. That had to fill up the whole house.
It was a very large. It wasn't like he was doing this for his personal use.
I'm sure he had his own home, and then he was selling weed on the side. The issue I have with this is it's in a state where you could buy fucking heroin and not go to jail.
Well, he didn't go to jail. They didn't arrest him. He's not. They didn't even fire this dude. They have him on leave.
Yeah, he's been because of the investigation.
He's not even fired.
I don't think he will be.
Maybe it was somebody else's weed.
Yeah, it's not my pants. I'm just saying. I mean, I guarantee that happened down here. You're gonna get your ass fired.
Well, it all depends. Somebody could have rented the home out.
No.
You
can try to make all kind of excuses.
I had a guy.
As well as I do, is people break into people's homes and then claim
he broke in and started growing $1 million worth of weed.
Yeah,
they could have.
I did have a guy had weed. I had a guy
How's
had
that
weed.
smell,
He had weed in his shoe.
How's that
smells
smell?
delicious.
I had a guy had a weed in his shoe, and he swore up and down that somebody was trying to.
It was somebody else's shoe.
Somebody was trying to plant dope in his grass cutting shoes.
You know what you do is as soon as you see somebody's got weed on, and you just be like, "Ooh, you got roaches." Get it?
This next story with Freebird here. This is just plumb ridiculous. This is.
I don't know how this happens.
It's not called for.
We go to Columbus, Ohio, because apparently there was an instructor, a handgun instructor, trying to give commands to his lieutenant, and ended up having a live round in his training. I guess.
Guess they wasn't using a red gun, huh?
No, it wasn't using a red or blue gun. That's for sure.
This happens so fucking often. I don't understand.
I mean,
it.
yeah, but
What
you're
are
an
they-
instructor. Normally, those instructors are, hey, is that a titty milk?
Titty milk.
Oh,
Vicious.
yes, indeed. We have some, that's unicorn titty milk? Mm-hmm. Oh, I need some of that.
Yeah, Kelly, I don't know. It's weird as shit.
So, so anyway, he shot his lieutenant. Oh, yeah, look at here. Unicorn titty milk. Golly, that's going to be.
Well, they're going to tell me he shot his lieutenant on accident. I ain't never met a lieutenant I didn't want to shoot.
Well,
No, that's delicious.
oh, man, I tell you. So that was in Columbus, Ohio. Apparently, he pleaded not guilty to, I guess, shit, I lost what he pleaded not guilty to.
Probably the homicide they got him
No,
charged
it
with.
was, shit.
Anyway, he had a
Yeah,
vest
anyway.
on. My
Yeah,
thing
so-
is if you're a firearms instructor, first of all, nobody should have any bullets with them whatsoever if you're using weapons doing a training. Then before you pull out a gun
No.
and point it at somebody, you should make sure that weapon's clear by another person, not just yourself. So this idiot right here, who killed this poor guy right here,
Oh, shit, he's dead?
Yeah.
yeah, he's dead.
He shot him. He shot him above his vest. So
Yeah.
I don't even know why they're using real guns to do a simulated training.
I have no idea. Where's the red guns at?
Normally we have
Yeah,
our plastic. Normally we have our plastic simulated guns.
Red
with,
guns. Or why not use simulation? This man right here, give your badge up. If you're supposed to be an instructor, you are a complete fucking fool right here. Killed this man during a training exercise. What I don't understand, this is a correctional officer. Right? They deal with inmates. It is a very dangerous job and stuff like that. They
gave him
don't
a gun.
carry weapons inside the jail. Why are they training with weapons?
maybe he was part of a chase team. All right. Hello, unicorn titty milk.
I'll read the next one if you want to, because I'm laughing my fucking ass off about that story.
Oh man,
Go
that's so
ahead.
good.
Unicorn titty meal is
All right.
delicious.
Unicorn titty
So they
milk.
go ahead and Boston police sprayed by water gun find a real gun in the suspect's waistband. But wait, it gets better. They pull over a suspect and they have there's people inside of the vehicle. And on the traffic stop, one of the individuals think it's a genius fucking idea to reach into the fucking passenger seat, grab a super soaker, and shoot the fucking cop. The cop returns the favor and
You need a
blasts
water
his
cannon.
ass, and he gets shot.
Did they
The
shoot him?
reason why, yeah, he
Yeah.
shot him.
Yeah, I think so.
But he swore that he did it to scare the cop, not to. Anyway,
Yeah,
they
sure.
found a real gun in his waistband. They got lucky as fuck.
What a
That has
dumbass.
nothing to do with that. The fact that yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're gonna get cleared probably, but yeah, don't point water guns at cops.
That's what they said they did. Super soaker. My point is look at
They
this.
paint.
If you
Dude.
going
Is that real or fake?
Right.
that's fake. It's got Nintendo on it. Something.
That's a real gun.
There ain't no way.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bunch
This
of them.
real or fake? That's a real fucking gun.
I like the Milwaukee AR-15. It's fucking sweet.
These
Looks like
that's a
nail
real gun somebody painted and fixed up and made it look like a toy. But that's a real gun.
Okay.
This is a real gun that was painted to look like a toy.
Do you know why it's important to do this to your firearms? Extremely important if you're not in law enforcement.
Sure, tell us.
I'll tell you what, when people call the police and say, what color is the gun? What color do they always fucking say?
Black.
Out fucking standing. So if you have a gun and when the cops go, okay, well, he says you were carrying a black gun. Okay, it was black. You slide it up and that motherfucker says Nintendo on it. Okay, that ain't you. A lot of people that know people carry guns like to call the police and say he scared me with a black gun. And then you go to jail for it. Okay, it's yeah, adding something custom to your firearm will save your fucking ass if somebody false reports you.
So I need a Nintendo gun?
I wouldn't
No,
suggest it.
Get a pink one.
Well, they sell pink Glocks and shit already made like that.
Yeah, I've carried
You
a
probably got
gun.
one, right?
Yeah, I did. They go bang just the same as any other color gun.
Just got gay bullets in it.
I don't care what happens to them once they get hit with the rounds. They apparently needed them.
Well, we're going back to California.
Going back to Cali.
Going back to Cali.
Going back
Well,
to
yeah, I know
Cali.
you know all these people that do these street takeovers and all this drag racing bullshit in the road or spinning out or whatever the fuck they do, and they call it sideshows. This isn't I don't know why they call it sideshows. It's not a sideshow. Well, I guess they shut one down and they were searching a car and they just happened to find this right here, a 10-foot boa constrictor right here. There's a picture of
He
it
taking a
right
ride.
there.
He liked to ride.
So that's not what you see in a car every single day. I think they should get charged with animal cruelty for driving around all kind of crazy with this snake in the car because they could have caused this snake to have a nervous breakdown.
Think that snake was a little worried?
I think it was.
State of Florida, you chop his head off and drop it off at FWC. They'll give you a check.
That's right, Billy. I think
Roy-
a Skittle themed gun. That's what I
Roy's
need.
got a good point.
Roy says correction officer training firearms because we use them on outside transport to hospital or court and also for permanent security. Yeah, I got on that. I'm just I don't understand what they. That was just a total screw up. I mean, not all the correct. Maybe he did transport because I know when I worked in state DOC, we got trained on the rifles because you had to work tower duty. The only ones that trained on pistols and qualified on pistols were people that were going to do transporting outside the prison. So maybe he was a transport officer or something. This lady here, I'm proud of her though. She is not scared of that snake, but
She probably done had an anaconda.
Gee.
She probably used that anaconda.
she's like this little
BB
thing right here.
Look at her. She used to that BBC.
Is it a woman?
Yes, that's a lady.
That's a chick.
Look like she's wearing like something on her face. I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, it's makeup. That kind
Yeah,
you're right. I
Roy
did forget it. We did. Let's jump into Roy's corner this evening and see what Roy's got to say.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us. Did you know?
Come on.
1. Dogs are the most popular pet on the planet. A third of all households around the world have a dog. These playful, friendly, loyal animals make great companions, but they can also be fierce and tough protectors or intelligent helpers. 2. They evolved from a now extinct species of wolf. Dogs were the first animal domesticated, tamed by humans over 20,000 years ago. As they evolved from wolves, their skulls, teeth, and paws shrank, and they became more docile and obedient. Fun fact. Evidence from fossils suggests that 5 types of dog had evolved by the Bronze Age, around 4,500 BC. These were mastiffs, wolf-type dogs, dogs similar to greyhounds, pointing dogs, and herding dogs. Bow. Wow. 3. They can learn over 100 words and gestures. Dog facts. A dog sits holding their paw up in the air, waiting for a treat to be given. Dogs are thought to be as smart as 2-year-old children and much easier to train, so many owners teach them commands and tricks. Gypsy said, "Of course there are special needs dogs like Duke that are more like as smart as a newborn infant. Until next week, Roy out."
Uh-oh.
Duke here. I see Gypsy is still talking shit. She just letting me know that she wants this bow wow from me. If you know what I'm saying, I got a few tricks I can show her. Later, Roy. Oh, and I'm not paying puppy support either.
Oh, shit. Duke is a deadbeat doggy dad. Watch out, Roy.
Yeah, we didn't quit.
And I don't know what the heck happened to your voice there. You got all kind of sexy with us with that bow wow thing there. I mean, you got,
Bow wow. I'm like, what's it? What?
you know what's funny, Billy, is I have 2 of our Great Dane females are named Gemma and Tara. See, we were watching the same show there for a while. Sons of Anarchy reference, of course.
Yeah. Is this next one me?
Yes.
Damn deer one?
Yes, it
All right,
is.
so yeah, this whole story confused the piss out of me. So the headline, so I can get it out of the way: Louisiana man accused of, he's not a man, he's a fucking child. Louisiana man accused of choking deer to death. He has been arrested. So there's not much in the story. It just explains that obviously Fish and Wildlife arrested his ass. He choked a deer out. He's 18 years old. He's arrested for cruelty to animals and taking a spotted fawn.
Yeah,
So
I guess you can't choke it. You just shoot the son of a bitch. You just can't choke
was
it.
he being attacked and didn't have a weapon?
This was
or
like
did
a
he just walk
Bambi,
up-
like a little baby
Did-
Bambi deer.
Oh,
Did he walk? Okay, so that's what I was wondering: is if it was malicious or if it was.
No, it was
more of a
straight up
self-defense.
malicious. It's a little fawn with spots on it. And I went and
you
dug
have-
around
you
and
have
found this
video?
on. I found a picture of this
you
fucker.
found a picture of Bambi?
Found a picture of the motherfucker that did it. Right there.
Yeah, and he's in Louisiana, folks. So if anybody in the listening area sees this young man, just remember
That look
he
like-
likes to choke
That
out
look like
baby
Lane Hardy.
Bambi, not
Lane
even-
Hardy wanna be.
No.
Yeah, I'm not. That's some fucking bullshit wood chipper.
He
This
choked
guy.
the baby deer to death for no fucking reason except just being cruel. That has the sounds of fucking a psychopathic serial killer to me.
Oh, yeah.
Or just killing an animal for no fucking reason like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure his ass will be on a list for a while.
Fuck,
after this.
like I said, I went and looked up because, of course, nobody had his picture out. And this stupid motherfucker still got his Facebook page up.
All they give him was $1,600.
Oh, no, they got him charged with some more stuff, animal cruelty. So, I don't know. To me,
that's the Varnell MFA civil restitution, 1,600.
this piece of shit right here.
There's some fucking jail
If
time.
anybody sees him in Louisiana, I'm not saying that you should piss on his leg or nothing, but just, he's a piece of shit. And I'd tell him, if I run into this motherfucker, I'm going to tell him what kind of piece of shit he fucking is for killing a defenseless animal like that. Just
Yeah,
out
this
of
man's
cruelty.
ready to take a fucking UPS driver to prison over fucking running
Yeah.
over a baby
Did
deer.
somebody
Yeah.
see him? What
They
happened?
videotaped it.
Oh,
course they
what a
did.
dumb
Fucking-
dick. That's a dumb dick.
Yes. Yes. Are you okay over there? I heard you
Yeah.
drop something. And
Yeah,
everything.
drop my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
Anyway, fuck that dude. That he's in a hot nut run. Y'all remember that piece of shit motherfucker right there.
Oh, I got my hot nuts.
Next we're going back to Freebird over here, and
Well, we're going on to Florida. That
This
fucked
is
up.
not Florida.
That fucked up. Yeah,
No.
the mom that's left the kid alone.
no, this ain't Florida.
Okay.
The first black female police superintendent.
We're going to Canada
Oh, okay. Well, the way the shit comes over on my phone.
because you got a green phone.
So we got the first black female police officer, superintendent in Toronto. God dang, she ugly, boy. She ain't like no precious. But she got suspended for helping other black officers cheat for their promotions.
No way.
Yes, you know how it works.
So she's racist too.
Yeah,
So she
racist.
wasn't helping the whites.
She
cheat.
bound to be getting some kind of civil rights bullshit pulled on her, huh?
Well, nah, she'd get a job down in Nolans Parish.
Yeah, you're right. She probably got cash in her freezer like what did Jefferson? What did dude was?
Yeah, that was a politician. He had cash frozen in his freezer
cash
like in
his
ice.
freezer. But anyway, Stacey Clark played a lead role in extremely serious misconduct concerning the scandal.
I bet you she claims everybody's racist.
Yeah, probably.
Well, racism made her break the law and cheat for people.
Because
Yeah.
the system was correct, then they would have got their job the first way.
Oh, she was probably DEI hire her fucking self. That's what I think.
Yeah,
She probably don't deserve the fucking job in the first place. She probably got the job because she
Black.
filled a check mark on a box somewhere.
DEI check box.
And then she's helping all these other people cheat that didn't deserve the fucking job, helping them get jobs. I'm glad they got busted. I think they ought to rip her certification away from her.
I want to know how they figured she was cheating.
Somebody busted her out.
Somebody ratted
Somebody ratted
her ass out.
Somebody was fucking more qualified, I guarantee.
No, she fucked him out of a job.
So
and that person pitched.
And it takes from what I understand, it's not to be a police officer in Canada is not like down here. It's a lot more stringent and way harder to get on. So
why?
I don't know what it is. This bitch right here needs to have her certification. She needs her certification ripped away from her. She don't deserve to wear a badge.
She should never be a police officer in America.
This next one, I'll read it. This was the box it's supposed to be.
Is that the one about the what girl?
It's about Florida. Give it to him. He already read it.
No, it's about the girl. I mean, that left her kid at home.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me do this one.
Go ahead.
Let me do this one.
He already read it.
I already know it. I was going to do it anyway. So apparently in Florida, this mom got arrested because this bitch decided she needed plastic surgery. Now I don't know what she got.
What plastic surgery?
It looked like she got like a shot in the neck or something and took out some neck fat because she ain't got no other surgery. So apparently she left her 3-year-old son at home while she went and had plastic surgery, and apparently the little 3-year-old got out wandering around, and the police come upon a little boy wandering around and want to know where his little mom, his pappy or his mama, pappy or mammy, was. And so they finally, I guess, asking neighbors and shit, finally discerned that this crazy ass was down the road at a facelift clinic or what kind? What is she? Plastic surgery.
It didn't say what kind. I think she was getting
ass. She was getting ass added to her?
I think she was getting one of them booty things, one of them BBLs.
So, yeah, apparently they found her down the road, and they even have her arrested with her cap. And
I think that's what happened. Is she was getting one of them butt lifts or something done.
Now,
what the fuck?
The reason I wanted this story is we had a local PD last week. Was that last week? Iceman. Last week they had a woman pull up to the this happened just a half a mile from my house.
Oh yeah, yes.
So the mama pulls up to the Circle K. She's got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. She jumps out, and we have some, undesirable people walking around at midnight. This happened at midnight. She goes to go in the convenience store and grab something, probably for the kids, whatever. I mean, it's midnight, but I don't know.
10 steps away.
Yeah, at the most. Maybe this Circle K, maybe 10 to 15 at the most. So somebody jumped in her car, stole her car. Her car ends up in the ditch right down the road from my house. Well, so they find no girl, they arrest her, but this dumb dick agency, I don't know if I could say it or not. You know how I love to blast.
Don't say it, but
okay.
It's just dumb dick agency.
Dumb dick agency decided to cut a summons to the fucking mama that just had her car stolen.
Kids kidnapped.
For an abandonment, for abandoning her kids for going 15 steps inside the store. Now, technically by law, our state statute, it meets that criteria, but the bitch just had her car stolen with the kids in it. The kids were in the car.
I can guarantee you she will never do that again.
This dumb dick agency, which I ain't fond of, and I ain't fond of because I've worked with a couple of officers.
I wouldn't have wrote that up. That woman done learned her lesson.
I mean, how you even have enough balls to arrest a woman that left her kids in the car for about 15 steps?
It's not like she went in a casino or a Walmart. I mean, it's like 10, 15. I mean, you can stand at one side of the store and see.
She can go to the store and look and see the kids in the car.
What's that?
How old were the minors?
4 and 6.
One was 6.
4 and 6.
I mean, unless you had a remote key fob, I mean, yeah, I guess.
So I know, but you got discretion.
Yeah,
There's discretion.
I know, but nowadays everything's body cammed up. You know, you can't fucking. fuck. There's certain
I
things
mean,
you
but
just can't do.
Still got discretion.
you know damn good well, just like I said, it's their discretion whether they're going to arrest her or not. I
Still
mean,
got-
really, how you going to be a dumb dick and arrest? And I hope one of these fuckers from this agency. I don't like you, motherfuckers. I just so hope you know.
Is
You know
this
damn
me?
good and well who you are.
No, I think it's next one's Ice Man.
Yeah, this next one's mine. This is also here in Louisiana. We had an 11-year-old. An 11-year-old now committed a double homicide
Yeah.
of this
That's
man.
some shit. That's some
He's
shit.
not 11.
This man. No, this is the man that got killed.
No, that.
This is the man as deceased is the boy's grandfather. He shot his own grandfather, and that's his mother. He shot his own mother. He shot and killed
He
his
ain't taking
mother
the fucking trash out.
and both of them 11-year-old. Now, of course, they don't. This happened in Midden, Louisiana. It's 25 miles from Shreveport. This happened this past Sunday. They said the child will go through Midden City Court, where Assistant District Attorney Jimbo will handle the case. I don't think they're saying if they're going to charge him as an adult or not. The grandpa was Joe Cornelius. He's 82, and his mama Keisha Miles, 31. He's the former mayor of the town and also a marshal. And they, like I said, they hadn't released his name or anything. They hadn't said anything. They said he did confess to it, but they haven't given a lot of information out and said why he did it. What in God's name would cause an 11-year-old boy to shoot his mama and his papa?
I bet you, hands down, he was living with his mama and his pawpaw, and he fucking did that shit out of anger.
Well,
And I
the
tell you
neighbors
what,
said
the
they
boy
heard him
doesn't
arguing.
realize his punishment, but the minute the minute that his guardians are gone, his life is already ruined.
The neighbors
fact
said
that
they
he'll live with
heard
that
the-
for the rest of his life. He's fucked.
The neighbors said they heard him arguing with the little 10, 11-year-old.
The grandpa?
Yeah.
Well, the grandpa was probably trying to give the boy some discipline in his life because I'm sure his daddy wasn't around.
Well, I guarantee you, this old boy, his grandpa done come up rough. So
Yeah.
he was about to whoop that some ass.
but
I'm about to whoop some.
for this boy, this 11-year-old child, let's say they don't charge him as an adult and they give him juvenile life. That means he'll do about 7 to 10 years in juvie, and then get out at about 20 or 21, and be a worse criminal than he was when he went in.
Because at that point, all he's ever known is the comfort of the inside of a jail. Because I hate to tell you, at that age, that many years in a jail cell, he'll never feel relaxed in a normal home.
11-year-old committing a double homicide. Might as well just lock him up for the rest of his life because he's not going to be useful for anything else. He's done.
I don't think that he can. I think once the mentality of it sits in that his mother and his grandfather are gone, I honestly think that unless he's completely gone, if he's just completely a psychopath.
These dumb little fuckers ain't got no conscience.
The dude shot his mama and his grandpa.
He did it twice. It wasn't like he grabbed a gun and shot himself.
Just like the guy that was dealing with who, screaming and yelling things. They do shit. People do shit, and I think that most people would feel remorseful after that. If you don't, you're a fucking psychopath.
These younger generation, they different than us.
Well, they say that, but
They
they're
don't care
not.
about
They're
nothing.
pussies. But they say that, but they're pussies, and they can't live without their guardians.
Well,
they just think they fucking
yeah.
can.
He's got a new guardian. It's called the state of Louisiana.
The state of Louisiana, yeah, probably.
He can snuggle up with her at night because we the taxpayer gonna be paying for this little bastard for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Yep. Moving on to India.
So I'm in love with this story, so I am actually going to read this pretty much damn verbatim. Schoolboy chased for 30 kilometers and shot dead by cow protection vigilantes in India. An 18-year-old boy.
Gonna learn
So
today.
they call him an 18-year-old schoolboy, but fuck that shit, he's 18. An 18-year-old schoolboy was shot and killed by the so-called cow protection vigilantes in India. Remember, folks, in India, cows are considered sacred because they are the reincarnation of relatives. So in that country, there's crazy ass laws about don't even touch.
They don't
cows.
eat steak over there.
Oh, not at all. So the incident took place in,
In India.
in the northern Indian state of Haryana or something on the 23rd of August. Anyway, after a migrant worker was beaten to death by another cow vigilante group in the state's district over suspicion of consuming beef. Cows are considered sacred. We know that. I just went over it. Cow vigilante groups are accused of enforcing often violently Indian laws banning cattle slaughter and beef consumption. Scores of cows protectors in recent years have been accused of using violence to carry out extrajudicial activities. So, yeah, basically these guys hunt down people that fuck with their sacred
I bet you they
animals.
don't have no McDonald's and Burger King over there, do they?
Bet you ain't got too much crime.
I bet you a Chick-fil-A would fucking do awesome.
I
Maybe,
bet
but
you they ain't got
imagine
too much
the population.
crime either.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna chase you down.
We don't have crime.
We're
Them-
gonna chase
Bro,
you and shoot
that's
your ass.
That's every call center is based out of there.
They just killed this kid because they thought he did something to a cow.
That
Oh,
is
he
not
did.
against the law.
He did. I know he did.
He fucked that cow, I tell you.
That's what I was thinking. Little goat herder.
Kelly said they just had a shooting in a school shooting in Georgia. 2 teachers and 2 kids were killed by a 14-year-old.
Yeah, that happened in Georgia.
Yes, the swingers back. They do have McDonald's, but they don't sell hamburgers. What do they sell?
McChickens.
Just chicken,
Mick
chicken
They
nuggets,
sell chicken anuses.
chicken anus. No,
Chicken anus and chicken beaks.
chicken vaginas.
And chicken
time-
vaginas. Chicken
They have-
vagina,
Have
chicken
you run
anus,
into
and
the-
chicken beaks.
They have chickpea and lamb burgers. That just sounds
ass,
like
chicken
nasty.
ass and chicken vagina.
I like
probably
lamb, but-
Taste the same.
McRibs.
There you go. Love it. I can't wait. They're coming around the corner, y'all.
This next one, I don't even know why I even put this story in there, but it's
Big
Freebirds.
Sminkling.
This is the most. I'm like, why did I put this story in there? Freebird's about to fall asleep over there. He shouldn't have drank so much titty milk.
Yeah,
Look at
you
him.
corn titty milk.
Anyway,
no,
for some reason, I put this in there. We'll just go over it a little quickly. Immigrants over there in New York, it don't matter if you get.
Hey, that's my story.
Well, talk about it then. You were sleeping.
No. I mean, the migrants accused of crimes, they still eligible for taxpayer-funded shit, according to that dumb dick mayor they got up there, Eric Adams, because he too worried about his suits. So apparently
He is
everybody
slick
wants to get arrested. That way you can get on the payroll. Apparently, we don't say that you can't come back into the shelter because you've gotten arrested. Said Deputy Mayor Ann, you can just come back and get paid,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, after you got out of jail with no bond.
Apparently, it followed a Post report that found migrants have been flooding the criminal justice system.
No shit.
Yeah.
What about the Venezuelans? Y'all seen
I
that
thought they were
shit?
sending over all the good ones.
Y'all seen that shit in Colorado? And they're doing it in Chicago now too.
What are you talking about with Colorado? Because I tried to Google it and all this shit pulled up.
No,
It's not-
Venezuelans, they got some gang over there that's like taking over apartment buildings and shit. And now it's like New Jack City shit, and now they're doing it in Chicago too. Because some idiot thug on this news thing I was watching, they did a video saying, y'all don't want to come down here to Chicago and do it. We got switches and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but if y'all shoot at them, you're going to kill the 82-year-old grandma and the Chihuahua walking down the road and not hit a motherfucker you're trying to hit.
Chihuahua Bell is, you don't want to kill a little Chihuahua Bell.
Well, not only that,
What?
I don't know. There's a large amount of organization that goes into those huge groups of people too. They're instantly larger than most. Never mind. That's insane.
Yeah,
Where are you trying to go with this?
I have no idea where he's going with it.
No, that's shit in Colorado and in Chicago where they're moving in and taking.
Put it this
over
way,
the barbershop.
basically. Well, what about in California where they're saying, you know, they're going to give non-citizens, you know, help towards down payment on their houses too, which they shouldn't even be allowed to buy a house.
That's fucking insane.
How you like that shit?
Right.
This next one was going to be the boxes. We'll just watch. I got a video on it. We'll just watch the video. This is kind of like a little feel-good story, so let's just watch this video.
Bringing the junior police program back to Opelousas was a big goal for Chief Greg LeBlanc when he took office. Speaking with LeBlanc, he says the program holds a special place in his heart because it creates a new...
It's not.
That ain't the same dude.
Looks like him.
No.
generation of great police officers, including past graduates such as Senior Corporal Cetus Jolivet.
LeBlanc says he has seen great success as two.
You see, they're hiring younger and younger now because it's harder to find people that want to be cops, everybody. So they're now recruiting out of the 3rd and 4th grade.
Hey, man, the Explorer program was.
No, it's a good program, and I'm glad these kids are in it. So I'm just picking them. But it's a great thing.
Classes have graduated from the program since its return, giving kids the opportunity to spend the summer not only learning about law enforcement, but also leadership, responsibility, and how to treat others as they ride along and work with officers at OPD. The program has also inspired kids to become officers themselves. In fact, late Senior Corporal Cetus Jolivet and his brother Derek Jolivet Davis, who has been in the military police for the past 15 years, are also graduates of the program. As the countdown to next summer's program begins, both Jolivet and LeBlanc hope to see the program continue to inspire kids to be difference makers in their community.
That gives them some type of guidance in life. These skills don't just apply to law enforcement, military, or first responders, right? You can use these skills anywhere. Leadership skills are universal in any career field. This can teach them, like, I can be the change.
Every year looks like it's going to get better and better, and that's what we strive to do.
Zane Hogue, KLFY News 10.
I think it's a great thing. All these little young children right here are learning, like I said, learning skills and learning about leadership and responsibility, even if they don't become cops. But at least they're learning not to fear the police either.
Look at the little girl, almost right in the middle. The one with the cornrow. One with the cornrow.
Right here?
Yeah, no, to the left a little bit. Look, right there.
I like that one.
Right there. Look at her boots, son. You see your face in that son.
Oh, them poor friends. Gotta be.
Huh? That girl got some shiny boots now.
The guy with the hyphenated name you don't trust. And this next one, the last story, let's watch a naked man with a knife. And I'm not going to say a word. We're going to watch some video. And after these two hadn't seen it or nothing, I want them to tell me, and y'all can also tell me, do y'all think this is good police work, or is this police work now because of the way society is, and or is it bad police work? And then I'll tell you what I think about it.
Do anything stupid. Keep your hands up. Don't move.
Say this is in California.
Nope.
Naked man done broke into a house, and if y'all can come watch that then. He is completely naked, like buck-ass naked, okay? That's a big old blur spot. Now he done come at the cops with the knife in his cock. So we have a double issue here.
Yeah, so look at the shadow of it right there under his belly. Look, that thing is fucking massive. The head on it's like the size of a softball.
He must be a pole vaulter.
You see it? He ain't playing that could go away.
Oh shit.
Low ready until you see their hands.
The hands are up in the air right there. So, but anyway, that's just a little preview. Let's get to it.
Home and set it on fire. Officers hitting that man with several beanbag rounds, but that was just the beginning. So much more was just about to unfold, all of it captured on police officer body cams. Hello, I'm Mark Brown, Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand joining us live with more on that wild video just released by the LAPD. Jory.
Mark, this is one of the most tense situations you could possibly imagine. It plays out like one of those what would you do police training exercises, except this was all too real. And for hours, those officers showed incredible restraint, opting to shoot beanbags instead of bullets when that naked man charged at them with a knife. And we do want to warn you, this video is graphic.
Hey, don't do anything stupid. Keep your hands up. Don't move.
This terrifying encounter happened in the early morning hours of July 29th. On the ground is 31-year-old Lavelle Adams of Compton.
All them cops.
He had broken into a home in the Rainier Village.
They're all lucky to be alive.
You seen that? Did y'all see that?
All three of them pulled their guns back. They withdrew.
Right there. This dude, look right here. This dude come up off the ground. Now, they're inside this room. They ain't got much of a retreat. Look at this big-ass knife he's got in his hand. He is coming at them lunging. And what they did, they shot this fucker with beanbag rounds? Are these motherfuckers stupid?
Yeah, well.
No, this is California because they don't give a shit about the cops. Oh, we went a minute. No, they should. This motherfucker should have been ventilated. He should have been dead. DRT dead right there. They should have put so many fucking holes in this motherfucker. I don't care what kind of mental capacity, what kind of problems he was having. He could have killed any of these cops. So this is a deadly force situation. You don't use a taser. You don't use beanbag rounds. You shoot and kill this motherfucker, okay? Because that's what he was getting ready to do to you.
Yep.
The hell was that?
I have no idea. It probably
Bam?
Yeah. Yeah. This beanbag rounds. No.
Right, Stacy. They're all going to turn into fucking Barney Five.
Yeah, exactly.
Put my bullets in my gun first. No, this is complete and utter bullshit because
this is a deadly force situation right here. This should have been.
And I mean, once again, I always believed that the use of force matrix should have went officer presence, beanbag shotgun. So like, hi, how's it going? Kapow!
Exactly what Roy Peters said right there.
Hit him with the bag.
Into a home in the Rainier Village neighborhood of Los Angeles, winding up locked in a bedroom, naked and armed with a knife.
Hey, we're gonna come grab you if you don't show us your hands.
After he was shot with a beanbag, Adams dropped the knife, but when he picked it back up, officers retreated.
Dropped the knife, picked it back up. Officers retreated out of a window.
Through a window and called in the Metropolitan Division, which deals with
So they gave up the ground they had.
To call in at the agency.
That's
in situations like this. About 90 minutes earlier, several 911 calls were made after neighbors saw Adams break into the home, security cameras inside catching him grabbing the knife out of the sink, then starting a fire inside the house.
And there's smoke coming out from
Oh yeah, he set the house on fire also.
the house.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on now.
News cameras caught the smoke pouring from the house. Firefighters came and put out the fire, but Adams was still locked on the other side.
Now they let these firemen go inside this house, put this fire out, while this motherfucker is still locked inside this room with a knife.
Wait a minute, we just put two and two together. This is California. I bet all those officers were working for that one cop with the 5-room apartment full of weed.
Maybe, I don't know.
His bedroom door.
LAPD, open the door, or we won't kick it in.
The standoff finally came to an end around 7 a.m. when Adams crawled.
7 a.m. How many hours? Hours upon hours. Now he finally decides, well, they...
out the bedroom window and crouched to the driveway with a blanket over him. ABC 7 was the only station overhead, Air 7 capturing the scene as a layer of clouds rolled in.
And that very well could be the suspect that's about ready to give himself up. So we'll keep an eye on this.
On the ground, officers' body cameras were rolling.
Get on the ground! We think you have a knife! Then get on the ground and follow my commands, or you're gonna get hurt! And it's not gonna feel good!
When Adams...
Get on the ground or you're going to get hurt, Mr. Becker. It's not going to feel good.
I'm being violated. My right ear is being violated.
He should have been dead hours ago when he came at y'all with a knife. He knows y'all not going to shoot him.
Charged officers with a knife again. There was no beanbag this time. Eyewitness News' Scott Reif saw the whole scene play out from Air 7.
Oh my goodness. Oh, no. Open up. Oh, boy.
Air 7's cameras clearly catching the muzzle fire from the officer's gun. Adams was pronounced dead at the scene. Officers recovered this 7-inch knife.
There were actually 3 people with Adams at that home. They apparently took off when they realized what he was up to inside. They were eventually pulled over, detained, interviewed, and then cleared.
See, he still ended up getting shot. I don't know if he died or not. But
not as California.
He should have died hours before then. Because of all this, these cops are so scared to do their jobs now because you have all these woke DAs ready to put the police in jail. And it's going to get a cop killed or a civilian killed. He should have been shot the first time he got up with that knife and came towards the cops. Like I said, they should have been like Grady Judd would have said, we shot him a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
He is too sensitive. It's almost that time of year again.
I am not insensitive. I'm just speaking the truth. The facts is what it is. How you doing,
Hello.
Megan? It's just the sheer facts of it. Oh, I'm sure he will. I'm sure Ben.
It probably not even Ben
Chump will be
"Damn,
over there.
Chief."
Yeah, it's just it's ridiculous. So let's vote on us some hot nuts. We're gonna I say we got the weed growing California cop. We got the dumbass water pistol. Or Freebird snoring over there.
Is there really? Freebird.
Hello. I think he
Wake
did
up,
fall
buddy.
asleep. Look at him.
That's what his shit.
Well,
you fell asleep.
Yeah, I did. Fuck.
Praise the Lord, he was praying.
He didn't fell asleep.
Well, I was praying for the next story.
He fell asleep. Look,
Dude,
look.
I tell you what, man.
I called him one.
Fuck.
The man never stops, though. He works like 80 hours a week. And
Yeah,
then
I
goes
work
to
80
a
hours a week,
full-time
man.
job.
Shit.
So we got the weed growing cop. We got the water pistol sprayer. We got the deer choker, and
I'm good now. I'm ready. To go
you ready to go now? And we got I just
fuck.
We got the
mine is
the Florida mom arrested. I'm going with the stupid motherfucker that choked a deer. That motherfucker just pissed me off.
No, I'm going with mine is
You think hot cop?
no, mine is dumb dick with the plastic surgery or whatever her name.
Oh, the chick that went and left her damn kids in the house while she went and got
left the
plastic
3-year-old.
surgery.
She left the 3-year-old.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Jim got deer choker.
He was drinking a Red Bull and sleeping.
Red Bull's not kicked in now.
Yeah, like that fast, right?
Yeah.
Look, I called him. I called him the other day, like about a week ago, about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I guess he was taking himself a nap. And he answered the phone and didn't know the phone. He's like Viper Striker. I'm like, motherfucker, wake up! I don't mind booty.
That's funny shit. Yeah. But
either
way.
It's just that bad.
I don't know. See, because Hot Nuts is supposed to be like somebody that's just fucking stupid.
That's why I went with the plastic surgery girl or whatever.
That's why you went with that. Look, I did have this here.
They go Hoppy's on. I hadn't got a picture with my.
Yeah, I'll go with the deer choker.
I ain't got my donut picture for you, Hoppy, yet. Okay.
A donut picture.
Yeah, remember y'all put that on the y'all put the old girl cop with the donut. Looked like she had a donut.
Oh, the big girl?
No, there's a blonde.
I just did one. So did Freebird, Hoppy. You missed it. He fell asleep right in the middle of the show. Was over there snoring.
Yeah.
He was. just passed out on it.
He was taking a break.
No,
we're allowed to have that.
I was actually
I'm gonna get you one of the.
I was actually praying.
Oh, you were praying?
I was praying for my next victims.
Y'all know we got a phone call, right?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I got a phone call that came in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. Here, let me where'd it go? If I can find it. Is this it?
Guess it didn't happen.
I just wanted to call.
Yep. This is it. Hold on. Booting, booting's very hard on a pimp there. Freebird done turned into Sleepy Bird. Look, anyway, we got this phone call and he left a message.
I just wanted to call in and let Freebird know that all that chewings and smacking he is doing is more annoying than being around Joe when he is eating ice cream with a dirty diaper on, and I am telling you that is a shitty thing. Well, thanks. I hope this helps out.
Fucking Barack Obama called in even complaining about it. So it looks like the old deer choker's going to get it this time. Yeah. Because you got to be a psychopath to do some shit like that. Just saying.
That's yeah.
You're a stupid dumbass.
Definitely a psycho to do some shit like that. He's got to eat some Skittles. He's going to need some energy Skittles is what he's going to need.
I'm good. I told you, I was just praying for a second.
Oh, you were praying?
Yeah.
That's what that was?
You're a stupid dumbass.
That's him right there. That's the deer choker.
Yeah.
That's the deer choker.
From the newscast.
That's the deer choker.
You're a stupid dumbass.
This dude's a bit more than a stupid dumbass. He needs to be.
The dumbass.
He needs to be punched in his pee hole. Right in his dick hole.
Where'd you find the photograph?
On Facebook, because he ain't even got rid of his Facebook yet.
Ain't no bullshit. He went on his Grindr account and fucking pulled that shit up.
Let's see. Ask a bull holler for a toothpick, and you'll be up for days.
I had a car hauler break some of my boots last night. And about 2 this morning.
Broke more boots? You're going through boots like crazy.
Shit. I get what you mean. Freebird just let it go over his head.
No, I know what you're talking about.
He's going through boots like crazy.
Nah, well, I got to get them re-welded tomorrow. This motherfucker. Let me tell you, EBR can't get out on the. I followed this motherfucker on the interstate for, all the way from O'Neill all the way to the to the bridge. Couldn't get nobody to pull it son of a bitch over for a felony criminal damage to property.
He got away?
I did all I could do. I had to turn around and go back and file a report. But they're going to file it on this deal. They
didn't have no cops in between there and the bridge?
I was on the phone with them. All they could tell me was, hey, don't follow him. I say, fuck that shit. I'm following this son of a bitch. You ain't telling me shit. That's why I don't understand. People getting a little fender bender hit and runs, and they're like, oh, I don't know where they went. You followed the motherfucker.
Yeah,
you follow them.
You hit me and run.
They're like, what? You might
as well be told.
Don't endanger yourself. I'm like, bitch, I got guns all in my truck. I ain't in danger. I guarantee you.
Y'all want me to shoot his tires out?
I gotta shoot the tires out of that motherfucker.
That's funny shit.
Hold on a minute. Well, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming and watching.
Love everyone.
Bam's on late shift again, so I'm probably going to be throwing out some extra lives coming up. So y'all pay attention. I ain't done a Louisiana
was heard
crime.
Banging around in there.
Probably so. I ain't done Louisiana crime in a while. I need to get that done also.
There's no crime in Louisiana.
Oh, no, not at all. No crime at all. Remember to go like and subscribe. Tell your friends and your frenemies of it. And other than that, appreciate everybody. And anybody got anything else to say before we?
I'm done. I was done praying.
You done praying? Snoring? He's going. Freebird needs to go home and get some rest.
No, I'm good now.
Oh, you good now?
Well, I had 1 minute.
Next week.
1 minute, did it?
Remember, we ain't sheepdogs around here. We lions. Y'all be safe. Watch your back and watch your partner's back.
Till the next one.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things